What is up, members of my collector corps? It is I, Super Mariozilla, or you can call me Vinny, and today we will be taking a look at the S.H.MonsterArts, Godzilla and Kong: The New Empire, Godzilla 2024, and Kong 2024. Godzilla and Kong were revealed shortly before the movie's release, and fans were not pleased since these were lazy repaints of the 2021 figures. Kong especially was disappointing since fans were vocalizing they wanted a more accurate Kong, and Bandai did not deliver. And Godzilla looks terrible. The face is the worst that everyone has seen, and the dorsal plates don't look as appealing as everyone says. And the retail prices are higher than the 2021 figures. And the time they were revealed, the 2021 figures are still available. Even Kong event exclusive is still available right now, with more accessories and more accurate sculpt because of the scars. So already not off to a good start. But you never know. Maybe these will surprise us. So let's see if these figures are worthy of a spot on your Monsterverse shelf. They're not. They are not worthy at all. I'm tired, folks. I'm tired of the constant MonsterArts mediocrity. I don't want to do it. I don't want to review these figures. So I'm not going to. I'm going to do a brief overview of them and talk about why these are just a waste of your time, effort, and money, and why you really should not get these figures or any future MonsterVerse MonsterArts figures. Oh, and let's get one thing out of the way. If you like these figures, that's fine. If you have these figures, that's fine. If you want to get these figures, that's fine. I'm here to inform the uninformed and make suggestions and recommendations. The suggestion and recommendation here is to not waste your money on these figures. So let's get things going. Godzilla here looks terrible. The colors of the face just looks worse and worse on each new release. This looks terrible. How can you look at this and say it is good looking? Even the mouth cannot close all the way. The teeth just look truly abysmal. They look like crap. It looks like crap. And there's no pupils on the eyes. I guess they were afraid to get them wrong. Yeah. It's not good. And the dorsal plates are not as good looking as folks made them out to be. A little bit too glittery and pearlescent for my liking. Not to mention, with these white streaks in the dorsal plates just look very tacky. Doesn't look good. And it's a far cry from Godzilla 2021, which looked more accurate with the dorsal plates. So yeah, this also just gets it wrong. Oh, and this figure is also not translucent, which would have made it look nicer. So that's the same problem with Godzilla 2021. Yeah. Yeah. Zooming out. Godzilla's articulation is the same as the previous MonsterVerse MonsterArts Godzillas. It's all the same. There's literally no difference in the articulation at all, except my joints on this figure are pretty stiff. They're pretty stiff. So I need to force them sometimes, but I probably need to take shock roll to them. Oh, and the tail on my figure also likes to pop off, which is fan-frickin-tastic. So I try not to move the tail much. But articulation is the same. There's not much to go over with that department. Scale. I mean, it's the same figure. He scales just fine. with the other MonsterVerse Monster Arts figures. So there's no real difference in the scale. And there's no real difference in his articulation as well. There's also no real difference in his accessories. Like, here are the alternate hands, right? His default hands are the more ferocious hands. This one are more calm and relaxed. And his atomic breath piece, which was not included with Godzilla 21, but we have one here. The best part about the figure, bar none. I do like the misty aqua blue the atomic blue breath has. I'll give it that much. It looks cool. It looks cool. I just like how the beam is transparent, yet the figure is not. Yeah, it's kind of lame. It's kind of lame. Kong has seen no difference in the sculpt. None. Fans have said they wanted a more accurate Kong. And again, Bandai did not deliver. This looks lazy. And the scarring? They could have easily used the event-exclusive body. But instead, they painted them on. And it looks inconsistent among the body pieces, the colors. Not to mention, it doesn't match on the event exclusive. It doesn't match the shape of the event exclusive scarring. So yeah, it looks like a rush job. Terrible. And the axe is also not accurate to how it shined in the movie. It did not look like this. Sure, it's transparent, which looks nice, but it did not look like exactly this in the film. The axe did not even get charged up at all. All it did was just lit up, and it didn't even light up like this. And I've seen the movie. I know exactly what I'm talking about. Accessories for Kong are the same. Like I said, there's no difference in the sculpt at all. At all. Hands are the same. The hands to grab the axe, the calm, relaxed hands, and the knuckled up walking hands. Also, the eyes on my Kong are wonky. They look wonky. It looks terrible. It looks awful. We are almost 13 years into this line, and they refuse to get the eyes consistently correct. Refuse. You can't tell me this is done by accident now. They're being lazy. How does Haya get the eyes right when they're still relatively new to the game, and Bandai can't? These figures are lazy cash grabs. That's all they are. Not to mention, Kong is severely lacking in accessories. Where's the teeth gritted head? Locked behind Shimo. Where's the beast glove? Locked behind Scar King. More DLC accessories. My worst nightmare. They're forcing you to buy those figures to have a complete Kong, because they couldn't be bothered to include them with the Kong in the first place. And the beast glove is lacking in detail. I should not be allowed to say the Playmates beast glove has more detail. Not the Playmates figure, the Playmates beast glove on said figure. That's just sad. At Kong's paint, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I feel like it could have been done better. These figures are lazy cash grabs, that's all they are. And they could change. We thought they did change when Godzilla Evolved got revealed, because that figure actually looks pretty rad. They backpedaled with Shimo, which looks awful. Shimo is based on the concept model. That's not the problem. The problem is that it looks off-model to the concept art. It doesn't even come with accessories. The DLC Kong head does not count. Shimo is $260. And the higher version is $200 less. You tell me how that makes sense. Tell me how that makes sense. The Haya is the better deal. Looks a heck of a lot better, and looks like it packs just as much, if not more, articulation than the MonsterArts. MonsterArts looks awful. Even the prototype looks terrible. I'm willing to bet the final product will look awful too. And I can't get over how it's $260. What's the logic? Where is the logic in that? It's only slightly bigger than the Haya figure, and packs a little less articulation, it looks like. So it should be cheaper. Bandai outed themselves with the pricing situation. They outed themselves. It's not up for debate anymore. They don't care. They think you're stupid. They think you are stupid enough. They probably think I'm stupid enough. They think you're stupid enough to buy it when the Haya is in the picture. They think you're stupid enough to buy these figures. How is MonsterArts a better deal compared to Haya? There's no excuse or piece of evidence you could provide to me that Bandai is not being backwards. Bandai is without a doubt overcharging. They've gone off the deep end with that. They could have easily competed with the Haya, and they didn't. They did not. Their main market is the Japanese market, and Japanese collectors have already commented that the MonsterArts Shima looks terrible. And they're importing the Haya instead. Now you might be saying Haya Godzilla products can't be released in Japan, so they don't count as competition, but nothing is stopping Japanese collectors from importing the Haya figures. Either way, that's still competition for Bandai. And it's even competition in the North American market, since the Haya figures can be officially released here. Complaints have been falling on deaf ears for God knows how long, and Japanese consumers complained for a while too. And Bandai does not listen. They tune us out. Why should we keep buying these crap figures when they refuse to listen to feedback? And to those that's saying we're attacking, no. We're not attacking anything. We're demanding better products for our money. How can you look at both the MonsterArts and the Haya and say the MonsterArts is the better deal? It's not. And don't tell me it's because the Haya feels plasticky and cheaper. That doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. It's ridiculous the amount of excuses the fanboys make defending garbage like this. I don't care if you like it. That's your opinion. And I will respect it as such. But to those new to the collecting game, don't buy the MonsterArts Shima. Don't buy any of the Monsterverse MonsterArts figures. Don't buy these figures. Do not buy these figures. Get the Haya instead. Get the Haya figures instead. I beg of you, get the Haya figures instead. They're cheaper and have better quality than MonsterArts right now. And I'm tired of the arguments. I'm tired of all the invalid arguments people create to defend these. Because most of the time, they don't give their points any foundation to stand on. At all. It's all opinionated. None of it is fact. So I won't read any of the comments. Because I know exactly what some people are going to say, and I'm done arguing with them. I don't want to argue anymore. I'm tired. These figures are disheartening to own. And I only got them for completionist purposes. And folks I know are going to say, why did I get them anyway if I'm not going to like them? I can't be a completionist if I am not going to get them, now don't I? As for the figures, don't get them. Get the 21 versions instead. And for Kong, get the event exclusive. Get the event exclusive. It's still available on Amazon, and if you're getting Scar King with the Beast Glove, repaint the arm. Repaint the arm so it matches the fur. Save your money and get the better figures. I literally cannot be any more clear than that. You can do anything else with your money. Get the Haya figures. Get better MonsterArts figures. Get video games. Heck, you can even donate your money. At least you know it's going to a good cause. Or buy the Playmates figures and donate them. Because again, it goes to a good cause. You'd rather do anything with your money than waste it on these figures. I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken. I love Monster Arts. They're the reason I discovered the figure arts line. It's the reason I got into collecting high-end collectibles. And look how Bandai is treating their fans. Just look. I'm not giving these figures a score. They don't deserve one. I will not rate these figures out of 10. Bandai needs to learn they aren't the only ones in the game anymore. Haya is beating them up so far. They better learn soon. Yeah. I could go on and on and on about these figures. I really could. But what more can I say other than they're terrible? So far, Godzilla Evolved looks the best out of all of them, but who's to say the final product is not going to look that bad? Who's to say the final product is even going to look that good? Given their track record as of recent, Scar King does not look that much better. He has issues too. And we all know how much issues Shimo has. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'm done. I am Super Mariozilla, and I am out. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and comment. Like the video if you liked it, disliked it if you disliked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. I will have more cheerful reviews in the future. Even though this really wasn't a review. I did not want to review them. I said I wasn't going to review them, and I kept the promise. Yeah. I gave my thoughts, but that's it. That's all you are getting. I'm Super Mariozilla, or you could call me Vinny, and I am out. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.